स्वामिन् नमस्ते नतलोकबन्धो कारुण्यसिन्धो पतितं भवाब्धौ मामुद्धरात्मीय कटाक्षदृष्ट्या ऋज्व्यातिकारुण्य सुधाभिवृष्ट्या स्वामिन्नमस्ते 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 स्वामिन्नमस्ते। अतः परं ब्रह्म सदद्वितीयं विशुद्धविज्ञानघनं निरञ्जनं प्रशान्तमाद्यन्तविहीनमक्रियं निरन्तरानन्दरसस्वरूपं निरस्तमायाकृतसर्वभेदं नित्यं सुखं निष्कलमप्रमेयम् अरूपमव्यक्तमनाख्यमव्ययं ज्योतिः स्वयं किञ्चिदिदं चकास्ति नित्यं विभुं सर्वगतं सुसूक्ष्मम् अन्तर्बहिः शून्यमनन्यमात्मनः विज्ञाय सम्यक् निजरूपमेतत् पुमान् विपाप्मा विरजो विमृत्युः विशोकानन्दघनो विपश्चित् स्वयं कुतश्चिन्न बिभेति कश्चित् नान्योऽस्ति पन्था भवबन्धमुक्ते नान्योऽस्ति पन्था भवबन्धमुक्तेः विना स्वतत्त्वावगमं मुमुक्षोः विना स्वतत्त्वागमं मुमुक्षोः। यस्य प्रसादात् अहमेव सर्वं मय्येव सर्वं परिकल्पितं च इत्थं विजानामि सदात्मरूपं तस्याङ्घ्रिपद्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं तस्याङ्घ्रिपद्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं तस्याङ्घ्रिपद्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं। जय गुरु, जय गुरु, जय गुरु. My pranams at the holy feet of Pujya Swamiji. And now I start. So, Sneha was saying that she asked me why I chose this topic. That was, I think, yesterday. But I do not know why I chose this topic. But one thing I can tell you, this Vairagya and the shlokas on Vairagya has always impressed me a lot, given me a lot of joy, as I have enjoyed the shlokas on devotion, jnana, and other things. The first time when I wrote a letter to Baba Gangadhar Paramahansa, Swamiji's Gurudev, I was 23 years old. At that time, my mental condition was having everything in life, a very good family, well brought up, and having good education. I was doing PhD at that time. I felt suddenly that the world is transitory. There is no permanence in this world. All the joy that we get is over, and then we look forward to getting joy again. And I did not know who will reply to me, who will give me a proper reply. I felt if I told this to my parents, they will be very worried why I'm thinking like this. I felt my friends will not understand me, but this reality of life, it remained as a load in my heart. And I used to weep at night thinking, is there anything permanent in this life? And somehow I came to know of Baba. I wrote to him, opening my heart. He was near Calcutta, Purnashram. I grew up in Delhi. So in his first letter, he had written, the first line, he had addressed me as Mago. Mago means mother. In Bengali, we call the young girls as Ma and the young boys as Baba. So he has written Mago. Go is a little, still more sweet. So he wrote in Bengali, which means in English is to find how to say it, to find the dosha or defects in the worldly objects, or to find evil in worldliness, and to have Vairagya is very rare. Unless one is fortunate, one does not have it. So at that time I did not understand it, because I was having a feeling of impermanence in life, and I had opened my heart, and this is the first sentence he had written. And at the end he had written what Swamiji told today, Ma Bhishta, fear not, he is inside you. So this Vairagya word I had first, I think, encountered at that time, and did not go deep into it. I knew that people, those who are Vairagis, they leave their houses. Those are known, from stories and all that. But more than that, I did not know. But as my journey began in spirituality, initially with Baba, and then when Baba was leaving his body, at that time we had gone to meet him, and Swamiji also came there. Baba had told about us to Swamiji earlier, and at that time Baba told Swamiji to take the responsibility of our spiritual journey. So from that time onwards, Swamiji had told me in that meeting to write to him every 15 days, opening up my mind. So I used to write to him. I would write many things, like I'm feeling very disinterested, I don't find any interest in anything, but I'm doing everything, or I'm not able to think of God always, the normal difficulties what people have. And Swamiji would then reply to me. His reply would come within 7 to 10 days. He used to type, and those were the days of post. Slowly, Swamiji started teaching me shlokas. And at that time, we were in Kharagpur IIT. We used to go to Jamshedpur to meet Swamiji whenever he would visit. Yearly he used to go. Every February he would be coming to Jamshedpur, and even now it is continuing. Many of you may not know that this was the 57th year, and it will be next October will be the 58th. That without any fail, except for the COVID years, Swamiji has been uninterruptedly visiting Jamshedpur. So we had gone to meet Swamiji. People were doing bhajan. There was an informal satsang. At that time, we didn't have a center. And Swamiji used to stay with a devotee, his disciple. Some devotees were singing. Swamiji had taken somebody to his room to have a personal conversation. I think that person had wanted. So after the bhajan was over, these ladies, they asked me, now you sing a bhajan. I said, I don't know bhajan. I know to chant Guru Stotra. So I chanted Guru Stotra and I was singing with my eyes closed, and when I opened my eyes, I found Swamiji has come, returned, and he has taken his seat. And when I stopped, Swamiji laughed a lot and said, oh, you chant very well, so I'll teach you some slokas. He made some improvements in my pronunciation and he taught me some slokas. Ever since, he has been very encouraging me to chant slokas, learn slokas, and I had left my job also that is also by Swamiji's wish. And I had time, so I was learning the slokas. So one of the slokas which Swamiji had taught me at that time was on Vairagya. So I would like you to learn that sloka. Maybe many of you know it. And that sloka is from Bhāgavatam. It is so beautiful. First time I thought, when we learn it, we will understand that what is the message of this. So Vairagya, generally everybody means that you have to run away from all your duties and responsibilities and all that. But here I found the author, that is Vedavyasa, he is saying that you must grow Vairagya and love Vairagya. Vairagya raga rasiko. You be a rasika, that is, you enjoy the Vairagya raga. And bhava bhakti nishthaha. So the sloka goes like this. Dehe sthimam sarudhire abhimatim tyajatvam jaya sutadishu sada mamatam vimuncha pasyanisham jagadidam shanabhanganishtham Vairagya raga rasiko bhava bhakti nishthaha. Vairagya raga rasiko bhava bhakti nishthaha. So this says in the 4 lines, Dehe asti mamsa rudhire. Deha, you know, body. Asti is bone. Mamsa is flesh. Rudhira is blood. Abhimatim tyajatvam. Your attachment to the body, which is made up of all these things, attachment to it you leave, renounce, tyag, do tyaga. And it is so true. We have, first of all, we are attached to our own body. We are constantly thinking of our body. And also, we are thinking of the people who are associated with us, whom we feel as if belonging to us. So, he says that you renounce this attachment to your body, which is made up of the bones, flesh, and blood. If we look into it, we'll find that everybody is looking, their forms are different. One may be very beautiful, but the essence inside is the same. And not only that, it is filled with what? Urine, stool, phlegm, so many things. So in most of the Vairagya shlokas, they will constantly remind you that don't go by the outer beauty of people. So next is Jaya Sutadishu Sada. What is Jaya? Jaya means wife or husband. Sutadishu, children. And Suta Adishu, that is children, etc. Sada means always. Mamatam vimuncha. Cut your mamata. That is, they are mine. Only because we think that they are mine, we get into trouble. When they are suffering, we are suffering. When they are related, we are also related. And we become very constricted in our mind, narrow-minded. We can think of only our small narrow family and our children and maybe extended children, others. We are not able to think of everybody. When we go to the temples and give puja, do we ever give a puja thinking, let my neighbor's son become all right, or let my maidservant's family be all right? We are always giving puja and other things only for ourselves. Let our family be all right, everybody's health be all right, let the girl be married, let the son get a job, all these things. Or let the daughter-in-law have a son and not a daughter. All these things, no. We are constantly having this kind of prayers. So, abhimatim tyajatvam jaya sutadishu sada mamatam vimuncha. They belong to your family, but don't have so much of attachment. Vimuncha means cut asunder. So, our whole day and night is actually filled with the thought of the family and the family people. If you go into it, you will find how long we are thinking of the self or God. Rest of the thing is only about the family. So, if you leave that, what are you going to do then? So, this Vedavyasa is giving you what you should do. Pashyanisham jagadidam shanabhanganishtam. Pashya anisham. Pashya means see. Anisham means always. Jagadidam, and around you always see idam jagat, this world, shanabhanganishtam. The world is transitory, ephemeral, momentary, what I used to think. That no ananda remains forever. Everything is changing. So, when I came across these slokas, earlier I was not knowing slokas. So, when the slokas I came across, I felt, oh, somebody has already written these. They must have felt this, and that is why they have written. So, Pashyanisham jagadidam shanabhanga nishtam. So, this people of the world, their nishtha is on what? Nishtha is on the world and worldly people, their own family, children, etc., etc. Nishtha means their focus. Sincerely, they are having focus on that. But the focus is on such things which are constantly changing, is not remaining forever. The changeful things we are having our focus on. So, say that, he says, Pashyanisham jagadidam shanabhanganishtam. This world is constantly changing, it is ephemeral, it is momentary, transitory. So, your nishtha should not be on those changeful things. Instead, be bhakti nishtaha. See, in the last line, bhava means become, bhakti nishtaha. Your nishtha should be on bhakti. Bhakti for whom? The one who has created us. You can call him God, you can call him Brahman, the self. Everything is the expression of the self, the all-pervading. And by seeing this, that all these things, the Jagat, along with our family people, our property, our name, fame, everything is transitory, become Vairagya Raga Rasikaha. Develop Vairagya. Thinking that whatever you are holding on to will not remain with you. It will all change. It will all be over, either now or after some time. So, why hold on to it? So, have Vairagya in the mind. This Vairagya is not saying that leave everything and go to the forest. He is saying do not have attachment. So, Vairagya is actually not to have this I-ness and mine-ness, that is, clinging to one's own body and the things which we consider to be ours. We feel that everything belongs to me, whether it is people or objects, everything. So do not have any possessiveness, do not have any desire, do not have any ego. So this has to be practiced. Now, this was one shloka which I liked very much. And very soon, I heard this shloka also, which is Bhoge Roga Bhayam. How many of you know this shloka? Quite a few know. Bhoge Roga Bhayam, Kule Chuti Bhayam, Vitte Nripalad Bhayam, Mane Dainya Bhayam, Bale Ripu Bhayam, Rupe Jaraya Bhayam, Shastre Vadi Bhayam, Gune Khala Bhayam, Kaye Kritantad Bhayam, Sarvam Vastu Bhayanvitam, Bhuvinridam, Vairagyameva Abhayam. So these two slokas with Vairagya I got, and it was very good. This one gave another picture, another enlightenment. What is that? And this is very simple, you can understand. If you know Hindi also well, you will be able to understand it. Bhoge Roga Bhayam. So suppose you have lot of money, wealth, property, lot of luxury, but you cannot enjoy it fully. Always there is a worry. Suppose something happens. Suppose somebody is sick in the house. Will you be able to, or suppose your son does not study, has stopped studying, is not listening, there are many such cases. They don't mix with anybody, just remains closed up in a room. So something is wrong in the family. Even if you are very wealthy, prosperous, will you be able to enjoy anything? Suppose there is disease, we won't be able to. One lady devotee once asked me that, Ma, I want to ask you, now in my family, everything is okay. My children have got settled. In my mother's family, my brothers and sisters, their children, all are settled. In my husband's family, everybody is settled. So I'm very afraid. Suppose something happens, how will I face it? So when something is, everything going on well, then there is a fear that suppose something happens and this sukha or the happiness that we are having, suppose that gets broken. So bhoge roga bhayam, kule chuti bhayam. Suppose you belong to a very good lineage, family, then always there will be a fear. Suppose the children, they do something by which the name of the family will be tarnished. So that fear will be there. Vitte Nripalad Bhayam. These were written long back, no? So at that time, Vittam is wealth and Nripala is king. So those days, kings, they used to send their people to take their farmers who will be tilling, will take tax from them and all that. So if you had wealth, the king would confiscate. And now it is income tax. So you have to file your income tax or whatever in this period. So when there is vitta, when there is wealth, always there is a fear. First of all, when you are not getting support, you wish to amass wealth, at least for the family, everybody wants to keep a lot of savings. So when you have wealth, there will be always a problem, how you preserve it, how you increase it, how you protect it from getting robbed. So there is always a fear and anxiety, and there is also a fear that suppose your children, you have hard-earned money you have amassed, and suppose your children, they spend it without any thought. So there is a fear. So vitte nripalad bhayam, mane dainya bhanam. If you are an honorable person, then there is always a fear that suppose somebody dishonors you. Then bale ripu bhayam. Suppose you are very strong, there is always a fear that there may be somebody greater than you who will be subduing you. And rupe jaraya bhayam. I think this one will strike all of you. If you are having beauty or even youthfulness, then bhayam is what one grey hair, one wrinkle, and gone. Bhayam. Then Shastre Vadi Bhayam. If you are able to, if you are a very learned person, then always there is a fear that another person may be much better than you, may be talking much better than you, may be explaining much better than you, may be having more followers than you have. So, that Gune Khala Bhayam. If you have good qualities, there is always a fear of getting vilified. So, and other Durjanas, those who are not good, they may try to vilify your name. And the last is Kaye Kritantad Bhayam. When the body is there, always Kritanta means Yama. Always there is a fear of death. And that is the greatest fear. Greatest fear of oneself, dying oneself, or near and dear ones dying. Sarvam vastu bhayanvitam bhuvinrinam vairagyam eva abhayam. So, everything in this world, you tell what is not smeared with fear. So, what is abhayam? Why in all these things we are having a fear? Because we are clinging to them. Suppose a person is like this, that yes, wealth is there, everything is there, but even if something happens, I accept it, I reconcile with it, and I am not affected. Similarly, Kule Chuti Bhayam, yes, I have tried my best to keep the name of my family, but if somebody has done it, what can I do? So not affected, if only. So this not affected, not getting affected only happens when you progress in spiritual path slowly. That not getting affected, that unaffectedness will adorn you slowly, and the self-realized people are absolutely unaffected. Anything happening, they are okay. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. They are not affected. So, why it is said that abhayam is vairagyam? That is, don't cling to anything. Don't cling to anything. Whatever has to be done, you do your responsibilities, your duties, be very honest, do everything in a very proper manner, truthful manner, but have this reconciliation buddhi, samatva buddhi, accepting everything, so that you do not be clinging to anything particularly. So these two I will chant and you can repeat. And this will be good to repeat. Dehe sthim. Show the previous one. Dehe sthimam sarudhire.
Dehe sthimam sarudhire.
Abhimatim tyajatvam.
Abhimatim tyajatvam.
Jaya sutadishu sada.
Jaya sutadishu sada.
Mamatam vimuncha.
Mamatam vimuncha.
Pashyanisham.
Pashyanisham.
Jagadidam.
Jagadidam.
Shanabhanganishtham.
Shanabhanganishtham.
Vairagya ragarasiko.
Vairagya ragarasiko.
Bhava bhakti nishthaha.
Bhava bhakti nishthaha.
Shall I say one line? One line? Dehe sthimam sarudhire abhimatim tyajatvam.
Dehe sthimam sarudhire abhimatim tyajatvam.
See, when you chant the shlokas, no, we are chanting in Swamiji's class and maybe not in Swamiji's class also. But you will be chanting at home. Understand the meanings. Put all your feelings into that. Here, what is that? Tyajatvam should be from your mind. When you say, it should be not just chanting a line. How will you get the benefit of it? Dehe sthimam sarudhire abhimatim tyajatvam.
Dehe sthimam sarudire abhimatim tyajatvam.
And throughout your day, you should try to see yourself that are you able to do this? How much you are able to do this? Take a stock at night. Am I this behavior, was it according to what I am chanting? Or it is just like a tota, like a parrot only I am chanting. Dehe sthimam sarudhire abhimatim tyajatvam.
Dehe sthimam sarudire abhimatim tyajatvam.
Jaya sutadishu sada.
Jaya sutadishu sada.
Mamatam vimuncha.
Mamatam vimuncha.
Pashyanisham jagadidam shanabhanganishtham.
Pashyanisham jagadidam kshanabhanganishtham.
Vairagya ragarasiko bhavabhaktinishtaha.
Vairagya ragarasiko bhavabhaktinishtaha.
Is it enough? Not enough. Or you can hear the YouTube and sing when you are at home. Then I will not be able to. Okay, one more time, but I want to tell you one thing. See, all that we tell, it's not, one sloka is not different from another. I mean, there is some connection always. Now, in this, the second line, while I was looking at it, I thought, Jaya sutadishu sada mamatam vimuncha, it is saying. But what are you going to do? You are all from household. Are you going to not have any feeling for your children? It doesn't say that. What is mamata? Mamata is feeling that mineness. This child is mine, this house is mine, this car is mine, these people are mine, these objects are mine, all this mine. Now, say for children or family, are you now, having chanted this, going to take away all your feelings for your family? No. But do not have clinging, do not have attachment. And what is this attachment and clinging? Anything, anytime regarding the family gives you pain, gives you suffering, gives you agitation, then you should understand it is because of attachment. You understand? You must look after your children, do your best, give them good education, bring them up properly, love them, embrace them, kiss them when they are children, and make them feel that they are loved. Everything we have to do. Similarly for husband, wife, in-laws, parents, and sometimes friends, neighbors, we are doing. Mamata does not mean that you should not do all this. Mamata means either you should not do in such a manner that there some behavior then agitates you. Then there is a clinging, there is an ego. What is it? Vairagya will be Vairagya. Even staying in the household, you can practice Vairagya. That is, you constantly practice not to have clinging, not to have attachment, not to have desire, not to have possessiveness, not to have ego. Only because of these we are disturbed, we are agitated, we are afflicted. For all of you, this is the Vairagya. But of course, if some of you get that Vairagya, which is called Tivra Vairagya, that is, in the Shastras, when I'll come to that, when they start feeling that I want nothing, I want to focus only on my own within, I do not want to belong to only one family, I want to belong to everybody, this whole world, then they leave. They take to sannyasa. They go to some guru or to ashram. There is a word, there is a sloka, I think. Yad hareva virajet, tad hareva pravrajet. The moment you feel like that, leave and walk off. First time I heard, such a freedom I felt. Such a freedom that, this also happens. When you hear it, it gives horripilation in the body that, such a tivra vairagya can be had. So, definitely some of you can become like that. But unfortunately, none of you becomes like this. You'll be only hearing about Vairagya, hearing about everything, chanting the slokas, and remain wherever you are. Right? Exactly. So, but we are not disappointed. We'll still try to hammer these things into your head, so that at least something will happen. So what I was saying, second one we will chant. Bhoge roga bhayam. This is, I think, in the prayers, evening prayers it is there. Bhoge roga bhayam kule tyuti bhayam.
Bhoge roga bhayam kule tyuti bhayam.
Vitte nripalad bhayam.
Vitte nripalad bhayam.
Mane dainya bhayam. Bale ripu bhayam.
Mane dainya bhayam. Bale ripu bhayam.
Rupe jaraya bhayam.
Rupe jaraya bhayam.
Jara means old age. Shastre vadi bhayam. Gune khala bhayam.
Shastre vadi bhayam. Gune khala bhayam.
Kaye kritantad bhayam.
Kaye kritantad bhayam.
Sarvam vastu bhayanvitam bhuvi nrinam.
Sarvam vastu bhayanvitam bhuvi nrinam.
Vairagyameva bhayam.
Vairagyameva bhayam.
See, the last word is Vairagyam eva abhayam. Three words are there. Vairagyam indeed is abhayam. What is abhayam? Fearlessness. Actually, do we have fearlessness in the market to buy? No. We can have lot of money, but we cannot write out a check or take an ATM card and get fearlessness, right? We cannot. So what is he saying? Vairagyam eva abhayam. How will Vairagya give you abhayam? If you do not cling to anything. Whatever happens, let it happen. You do your duty, best to the best of ability. But do not think that I must have this result only, that result only. Then only I will be happy. So, this clinging, from childhood we are seeing our parents getting clinging. We are seeing everybody clinging and getting attached. So we have also learnt it. Now we have to unwind when we hear it. We have to unwind, and unwinding will need a time. But we have to practice. Thinking that, no, we'll not cling. We'll do our best, and whatever comes, whatever is the result, the outcome will be something. We have to accept it very gracefully. So, that is why it is saying that Vairagyam eva abhayam. If you do not have any particular desire, we will not have any fear. Like this example I was giving the lady, she is feeling that let everything be like this only. But she knows it will not be. Somebody will get a disease, somebody may die, somebody may not get married. They're looking for a match for a daughter, may not get married, so you feel unhappy. So, it is known that something can happen. That is why the fear is coming. If there is a preparedness in the mind that anything happen, I'll very gracefully accept it and reconcile with it. Then there is no fear. So I come back to this. The Swamiji taught me these shlokas, and later on some more shlokas from this Bhoge Roga Bhayam. He said that the first one was from Bhāgavatam. Bhoge Roga Bhayam, he said it is from Bhartrihari's Vairagya Shatakam. And then he told that Bhartrihari was a king who had written 3 centuries of verses. That is 300. But one was Niti Shatakam, moral values, which is called Niti Shatakam. Another is Shringara Shatakam, that is the relation between man, woman. And the last one is Vairagya Shatakam. And this one is from Vairagya Shatakam. Then within a little time after we came here and joined, Swamiji taught 2 more shlokas from Vairagya Shatakam. One was Vayamiha paritushta valkalaistvam dukulaihi samaiva paritosho nirvishesho visheshaha satu bhavati daridro yasya trishna vishala manasi cha paritushte korthavan ko daridraha satu bhavati daridro yasya trishna vishala. This I will not make you chant. This is a very beautiful shloka. So this one and another one Bhogana Bhukta and another one Matar Medini. So all these he said is from Bhartrihari's Vairagya Shatakam. And you know, in the old long back, we used to stay in the old building. It was a Gurupriya type small building. And the book Almira, now we have so many books. Now at that time it was in Swamiji's room, one wooden almira with glass. So that contained all the original Sanskrit books, some with meanings, some without any meaning. And I became very fond of shlokas, so I will take them in my time when I did not have any work. So we'll sit there and read. There I found this Vairagya Shatakam and was happily reading the translations also. Like Anjali was saying that just reading the meaning you do not understand, and just chanting, if you don't know the meaning, it did not make me feel happy. I must know the meaning. So got this Vairagya Shatakam book. So these shlokas, I will take them. The first one I am taking. Vayamiha paritushta valkalaistvam dukulaihi. One king and a sannyasin. So this king, he became the disciple of the sannyasin. The sannyasin was under a tree. Many people were going. The king heard that a very learned sannyasin has come there. So he also went, and then he took discipleship, initiated, and considered him his guru. Did perform puja, etc. for the guru. He came back, and then very soon he felt that my guru is wearing bark of a tree. Those days they used to wear bark. It's very hard, very rough. How is he tolerating it? His skin is so soft. And see, I am wearing silk dresses and all that. So he thought that I'll take silk dresses to my guru. So he took silk dresses for the guru and offered to him and said that, Prabhu, please wear this. This bark is causing so much of affliction to your skin. So the sannyasi replied this. He said, Vayamiha paritushta. Vayam means we. He's telling this on behalf of all sannyasins. Vayamyaha paritushta. Paritushta means we are satisfied, extremely satisfied. Balkalaihi tvam dukulaihi. We are satisfied wearing a balkala. Balkala means bark of a tree. As you are satisfied wearing silk. Sama eva paritosho. How I am satisfied, the degree of satisfaction of we wearing a bark is same as the satisfaction that you are having wearing a silk. There is no difference in this satisfaction. Like Swamiji gives an example. Suppose a very rich family has conducted the marriage of their daughter, spending lakhs and lakhs of money. The mother will be very, very satisfied. And a poor woman who has not much money, maybe she has spent only 6,000 rupees somehow given the marriage, given the daughter in marriage. But she will also be happy. There is no difference between the satisfaction of a mother. It is similar, that what you are feeling, we are satisfied with this, you are satisfied with this. There is no sama eva parit. Sama means equal. Paritosho, in that extreme satisfaction, both are equal. Nirvishesho vishesha. That is the that is the one vishesha, that is the speciality, that there is no difference. The speciality is that there is no difference between the two satisfactions. Then he says, Satu bhavati daridro. That person becomes a daridra. Daridra means poor. Yasya trishna vishala, whose desires and wants are huge. Okay? Manasija paritushte, korthavan ko daridraha. If the mind is satisfied, then whether the satisfaction is of a rich person or a poor person, how does it matter? Satisfaction is satisfaction. You understand? So beautiful slokas are there in this Vairagya Shatakam. So I was very interested in that. And another one, the last, Bhogana Bhukta, this I will take. This I am not taking now. The last one I want to tell, it was the last sloka of Vairagya Shatakam. So, when I came to the ashram, it is now 37 years past that myself and Nutan Swamiji, we are here. So, I told Swamiji, because he introduced this love for shloka in me so much, and that love for shloka was not just learning the shlokas or feeling that I know so many shlokas. Each and every shloka, when I heard from Swamiji, I understood that he's chanting every word with a feeling. See, when we used to hear Swamiji talk, I used to feel that when he's telling some shloka, the meaning is getting clear just by the pronunciation and the bhava. I think all of you may be feeling like that. Most of the words you will understand because he's chanting it in that manner. So I wanted to learn it that way, and I was doing it also. And since Swamiji blessed me with his wish, he told that by choice don't get employed anymore. I was working in Kolkata, so we came to Kharagpur. He said that you are qualified, but by choice, you leave this job, and by choice, do not get employed anymore. I had worked only for 7 years, and I liked my profession. I was teaching. But I was so happy. I found that from childhood, from the time I was conscious, I was only studying and giving exams. And even after MSc, it was PhD, it was only reading, finding out, new things. So then I felt after resigning the job, so much time for myself. I can sit and look at the nature, write, read, contemplate, meditate, sing, chant, everything I can do. So that is a time the love for slokas grew a lot, and tunes would come from within, you know. So when I came here, I told Swamiji that, Swamiji, I want to learn all the slokas that you know. So he said, okay, but he was never doing it. He was never getting time. Those days he was very active with religious social movements. So always some people will be there in the, who were involved in the movements. All will be talking only in Malayalam, which I could not understand. So anyway, getting disappointed sometimes, getting disgusted sometimes. All that was going on. But so one day, there was one 2-in-1 in the ashram. So, and somebody had given some, those days it was cassettes. So then it's 2-in-1 red color. It used to have the transistor as well as this thing also, cassette player. So I told Swamiji that, Swamiji, please record it here. And I now remember, it was my birthday. So I said that, Swamiji, there is a 2-in-1. So on my birthday, can you chant some slokas and I can then learn them. And these days Swamiji is very, very particular that we write the references of the slokas. Earlier when he will take the satsangs, he will not allow us to write anything. So you have to only learn, hearing and hearing. So that day I said that, please, whole day passed, Swamiji never mentioned that, come, I will chant something and record something. So I was a little sad. And I thought that, okay, those are sadhana and Guru Sannidhi. I'm talking about Vairagya, na? So we have very specific wishes. Say, maybe on birthday, generally anybody will people will give, in the family people will get a lot of dresses and all that, cake cutting and all that will take place. My mind is not looking for that. At that time, my mind was looking for slokas, which I would like and to chant, learn. And I felt I'll ask for something and he did not give me. So I went and told Swamiji that on my birthday at night, he used to take a glass of milk those days. I'm giving milk and telling him, on my birthday I ask you something and you did not give me. So Swamiji said, oh, okay, bring it now. It is about 10:30 now. So I said, no, not necessary. The day you will feel that you can chant, that day it is okay. I will not ask. So Swamiji, maybe he felt that he should do it. So very often he would say, come. And that come was so, I am busy cooking something, come, I want to chant sloka. So he will make me sit and chant. Sometimes he will be, after some time will disperse. One day I was cooking and I was hearing Swamiji's chanting away. So I was thinking, oh, to whom is he doing it? Then I went and found he is alone sitting near that 2-in-1 and chanting. So I said that, what is this? I want to learn the sloka and you are teaching it to the 2-in-1. So anyway, why this is just an introduction to what I want to say. One day, Swamiji was going for his bath. On the way, he saw me. So he said, Matar medini tata maruta sakhe tejassu bandho jala भ्रातर व्योमनिबद्ध एष भवताम् अन्त्यः प्रणामाञ्जलिः युष्मत्सङ्गवशोपजातसुकृत स्फारस्फुरन्निर्मल ज्ञानापास्त समस्तमोहमहिमा liye parabrahmani. Matar medini tata maruta sakhe tejassu bandho jala. Bhratar vyomani baddha esha bhavatam antya pranamanjalihi. Yushmat sangavashopajata sukrita sparaspuran nirmala jnanapasta samasta moha mahima liye parabrahmani. This is the last sloka of Vairagya Shatakam. So, I told you this a little bit of introduction to Swamiji's chanting and recording, just to tell you, in the association of the Guru says that everything you will get if you stay in the association of the Guru. Like osmosis, you don't even know when the qualities you have got. So through this, there was a desire that Swamiji will chant. So this desire was not getting fulfilled. When I am busy, he is chanting. When I am having time, he doesn't even talk about it. And this day, he suddenly, no book, nothing, he's saying, Matar Medini say. So, so I am saying, and there is a recording. And then he said, record it. So it was being recorded. I think the recording is there. We can play for you also. How many times Tata Maruta Sakhe? I was not able to get it, the manner in which he was chanting. Tata Maruta Sakhe, Tata Maruta Sakhe. And Swamiji's tune is a little South Indian, so I was not getting it. So he was scolding me in between for not getting it. So the whole thing he did. Made me at least for half an hour, it must have gone on. The meaning of this is, liye parabrahmani. This Vairagya Shatakam, here Bhartrihari has talked about Vairagya, talked about how one should withdraw from all desires and dwell on the thought of Brahman and be absorbed in the Brahman itself. How that will bring about mukti, liberation. So, in this last sloka, this is actually, the number is 100 actually, Shatakam. It says, Matar Medini, O earth, my mother. Now see, every day we are actually coming across the earth, we are coming across the wind, then fire, water, the Panchabhutas, and the sky. So he says that I am giving you my last pranam. With my association with you, I have learned many things. I have got enlightened, I have got enriched. And all the jnana that I have got from you, now I have got nirmala jnana, and now I merge in the Supreme Brahman. So I am reading the meaning here. O earth, my mother, O wind, my father, Matar Medini. Medini is earth. Mataha means mother. Tata means Tata, O wind, Tata Maruta, my father. Teja Subandha, my friend water. No, sorry, fire, my friend. Tejaha is fire, Sakhe. You are my friend. O fire, you are my friend. Subandho Jala, and water, you are my good relative. Subandha, good relative. Bhratar Vyoma, Bhrata brother. The sky is Vyoma. Nibaddha Esha Bhavatam. So after having addressed all of them, the Panchabhutas, he says, Nibaddha Esha Bhavatam, it should be Esha Bhavatam, Antyah Pranamanjalihi. Antyah means last. I am doing my last pranam to you. I am doing my last salutation to you with clasped hands. Having cast away infatuation with its wonderful power by means of an amplitude of pure knowledge, resplendent with merits developed through my association with you all, says that I have associated with you constantly. We are always constantly associated with the Panchabhuta. But what he has done? He has got rid of the infatuation. He has developed Vairagya towards everything that these Panchabhutas brought about. And by means of amplitude of pure knowledge resplendent with merits developed through the association. So he has taken away the attachment towards anything that these Panchabhutas had caused in life, but has got what? Enriched and enlightened from all things that happened in life because of this association with the Panchabhuta. That is, for us, how do we relate it? For us also it is Panchabhuta and our association. Say, if we are having association with you all, ultimately it is the Panchabhuta, the 5 elements. So sometimes we'll be having good relationships with one, sometimes we'll not have good relationships with one, sometimes our situation will be very good, sometimes it will not be good. Sometimes the body will be diseased, sometimes it will be healthy. So, from all this, since I do not have any clinging to anything particularly, I have developed it, I have been able to take all the episodes and incidents, situations in a way that I only got enriched by them. Suppose somebody's situation is bad. How do you become enriched? How do you become enriched by that situation? But whole of spirituality is that you will become enriched. Why we are agitated by any situation? We are agitated by the situation or disturbed or afflicted by the situation because we do not like that situation. Suppose we bring in that samatva, that this will also happen and that will also happen. This has happened, it will not remain forever, it will pass off, again something good will happen. This kind of a feeling. Then automatically the Vairagya develops. Otherwise what happens? Clinging develops. What is the clinging? That the situation that I want to cling to that. And since it is an opposite situation, I am becoming afflicted. Is it clear? So he is saying that I have been able to take away my infatuation, my clinging to all this, and I have been able to get enriched and enlightened by this. So, because of that, he says that through my association with you all, I now merge in the Supreme Brahman. It's a very, very deep thing, How do we merge in Supreme Brahman? By doing only this. Only when we feel that everything is Brahman and the extension of the self, extension of Brahman, that is, everywhere it is the same. Why do we have likes and dislikes? Because we consider I am somebody and different from me there is something. All are different. So I will have love for one, hatred for one, fear from another, expectation from another. Only when there is a second one compared to myself, there will be all these emotions. When we, through all these practices, when we become one, understand the oneness underneath the various diversities, various varieties, various differentiations which is dancing in this world, but there is a common thing which is the self or Brahman, just like, say, all these electric items are running. There are small bulbs, there are tube lights, there is these big cameras, camera is there, big lights are there, all are running with electricity. So their forms are different. But what is the common thing? There is the electricity. So, like this, when we slowly dwell in these thoughts, whatever is our association, say you have come for the retreat, that is why we were saying that your talk between yourselves can be centered on these concepts. Say when you are looking at each other, we can also think that, see, we are all different, but there is a common thing which, how will I be able to understand it, realize it, when will it happen for me, why is it not happening? Discuss between yourselves, why is it not happening? Why it doesn't happen? Because there is no Vairagya. There is lot of I-ness and mine-ness. You don't think about Vairagya, the I-ness and mine-ness. I-ness and mine-ness. So I will take these, I will take some good shlokas from Vairagya Shatakam and also take from other texts to make it parallelly to understand. And I feel that this is where everybody gets stuck, in the sense that most of you are in the spiritual path, you have progressed a lot, you are listening, in your day-to-day life, this has taken a place in your heart, the spiritual practices, spiritual thoughts, the seriousness, sincerity, those are increasing. Still you will find that there is no fulfillment. Why? When will the fulfillment come? When you will feel that, yes, everything is okay, I belong to everybody. You feel that as you feel for your own family and people, you are feeling like that for everything and everybody around you. Some people we don't even know. It happens because this thought about there is a stagnation. We are learning, understanding, very good, but this learning and knowing the subject or understanding, how to take it forward so that there is a fulfillment and expansion of the mind. So that one has to understand where the mind, I-ness and mine-ness comes, and that is where the Vairagya also comes. 3 things. One is Vairagya, Mumukshutva, and Shama and Abhyasa. See, for any seeker in Vedanta, the seeker for his progress, any seeker, Shankaracharya says that sadhana chatushtayam is necessary. Maybe many of you know about it. Sadhana chatushtayam. What are those 4? Chatushtayam means 4. Four not qualities, actually the fourfold sadhana, you can say, fourfold sadhana. So first is nitya vastu vivekaha. That is viveka. Discrimination, introspection. Discrimination between what? Between nitya and anitya. So nitya is what is eternal and anitya is what is transitory. Now, this has to be what is real and unreal. What is real, which always stays. What is true and false, like that. So that means this nitya vastu vivekaha, we should try to do every moment in our thought, in our speech, in our interactions with people, behavior. Every time we have to be very, very alert and see whether our viveka is working or not. Then, next is iha amutra phala bhoga viragaha. Iha amutra. Iha means here. Amutra means after death. Phala bhoga. That is what we will get as a result of our life, here and later. Whatever, suppose we've said that your life here will be good and the life later on will be good. Vairāgya, feeling that you do not want any of that happiness and delight you do not want. And many of the texts, they say that from the blade of grass to Brahma, we do not want. Anything we do not want. And also it says that, I think in Aparokshanubhuti it has been described like this, like you think that something is very good and you want to go and take it, something has fallen very nice, and you find that it is the dropping of a crow, then will you take it? No. So that kind of viraga, not wanting at all. So, ihamutra phala bhoga viragaha. Then comes 6 qualities that a sadhaka must have. Shama damadi shatka sampatti. Shama is restraint of the mind, dama is restraint of the senses. Then titiksha. Titiksha is forbearance. Forbearance. Whatever is the situation, forbear it, not lament. You withstand it without lamentation, without grumbling, without blaming anybody. It's not that you should not try to improve the situation. It's not that. But don't blame anybody. Don't lament that it has come to you. Why me? Why me? We generally always say, no? Why me? Why this has happened to me? So, titiksha, uparati. Uparati is your mind is always going to, the senses are going to various things and trying to get delight out of them. So bring it back to your core and dwell on the self. Titiksha, uparati, shraddha. Shraddha is attention, assiduous application with lot of shraddha. You have to, and in Vedanta it is said, Shastreshu Guruvakyeshu Shraddha. That is what the Shastras are saying and what the Guru is saying. Guru will only talk about Shastra. So Guruvakyeshu and Shastreshu, Shraddha means you must have complete faith. You should not feel that, no, what he is doing, what he is saying, it does not apply to me. Most of the people are not able to progress because you will feel that, oh, this is a little difficult, it does not relate to me. So you conveniently take his words. You take the words conveniently. What you can do, only that much. And not try to do what actually he has said. So Shastreshu Guruvakyeshu Shraddhas, then Samadhana, that is you contemplate, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana and try to have Samadhi. 4th is Mumuksha. All this will take place if you have mumuksha, that is yearning to get liberated. Liberated from what? Liberated from the shackles of the mind and intelligence. Not liberated from the body. Because we all know that our mind is constricted, narrow, we get afflicted very soon, we have very strong desires or preferences. So those are the shackles. We have very strong viewpoints. We would not, we would always feel my viewpoint is the correct one. So all these things, the shackles, those are shackles. All these are called the granthis in Vedanta language. So liberation from that. So how can we do? First of all, we have to look inside, understand what are my granthis, what are the knots, and then accept it oneself. Accept my own difficulties, defects, shortcomings, and then try to remove it. And for that, there is the best thing is to ask others, what do you think of me? Suppose somebody says that you are very rigid. Why? Why did you tell me? Or suppose somebody says, this happens very commonly. You know, the other day somebody said that this happened, and that person has remarked that he or she is very rigid. Who has said? First will be who has said. So, why should you know who has said? If somebody has said, just look into yourself whether it is true. If it is true, then try to remove it. If you feel that no, it is not true, still give some little mind to it for few days, try to see that whether you are rigid or not. And if you feel that no, you are not, then forget about it. So, mumuksha is very, very important. So, mumuksha are of 4 kinds. Mumuksha is called, one is tīvra, then madhyama, then manda, and atimanda. You understand? So tīvra is those, as I was saying, yadhareva virajet tadhareva pravrajet. They feel that nothing interests me. I don't find anything in this world. I don't want to be in this, so they will leave and go to the forest. But actually that is a physical going. But going there also, suppose you think of many other things, that is not a real sannyasa. But it takes time. It takes time to, if one is sincere, one has to, then that physical and outward leaving is not the sannyasa. Mentally you have to leave and not cling to anything. Then is that is tīvra. Then madhyama, they will feel, they'll understand about the self, Brahman, liberation, they're studying, contemplating, all that they understand. But they are constantly undecided whether I should be a little more sincere or I should go like this only. And just listen and do whatever my life go like that. So that is madhyama. Then manda. Manda will feel, what is the use of becoming, having this mumukshutvam? A lot of time is there. Let me first enjoy my life, then later on I will see. So there is no hurry for it. That is manda. And who is atimanda? I will do my work. Just like when we walk on the road, sometimes we get some jewel or something which is fallen on the road and we pick up. If by chance I get liberation, I will get it. That is atimanda. Means I will live my life like this. What is that? Getting born, getting educated, then getting job, getting married, having children, family, and all that, getting old and die. So they will feel this is very good. Others also may feel very good that, oh, he has a lot of money, he has kept money for his children, he has such a big house, this, that. So he has died very well. They don't know how much fear and anxiety he must be having about his family and everything. So atimandas are like this, who just doesn't care. And mandas are not necessary now. After some time I will see, let me now enjoy. And the madhyamas are in trouble. They understand what is good, but they are not able to leave this. Their feet are on 2 boats and they just cannot lift this one and put the leg on one boat. So they are in trouble. So we will see the beauty of this. This Vairagya Shatakam, it tells us about the intense Vairagya. But yesterday I was going through the shlokas and I was discussing with Sanjay. I was saying that, though it is telling about intense Vairagya, everything is relatable to the householders. Everything. And that is what every sadhaka, and you have come for the retreat from everywhere, I feel that you must be interested. So I feel that it is a great adventure, to be able to understand how we can, remaining in the household, how to go forward, how you can get rid of the I and mine. So how every day can become a sadhana, every moment can become a sadhana. And I have, though I have read a lot of texts also in my life, but I always try to feel that, I've been always tried to tread that path so that, it can be an every moment sadhana. Every moment. I think right from beginning my whole interest, whole focus was, and I have really pestered Swamiji for telling me what, because I always felt that every moment should become divine. Every moment, every thought, every presence, it should be divine, and it should never be like Swamiji says, I do not remember God. Remember God means you have forgotten, that is why you are remembering. So one who does not forget, for him always it is remembrance, is like that. So I feel that everyone should be, and I just feel like telling everybody, it can be done. It can be done. Just do this, try this, it will be done. So let us see how much I can discuss. So was it good? And you will find I'm coming with lot of notes because I forget. I will always confuse my notes also. And so this book, that book, when I try to talk, so many slokas come from here and there. Earlier I could tell them without seeing any notes. Now I forget, I don't remember. So I will keep this one also, that one also, that one. So ultimately, where they go, I don't know. I get confused where I have kept my papers. Okay. Any question? Any question? Acha, there was one question. Now, see. This is Darpana Bajaj.
I got my answer.
Acha, you got your...
No, I'm to hear from you, but I think you already gave me the answer.
Okay. Anyway, I will read the question. This was given yesterday. Jai Guru Ma, I want to ask you, whenever I come in contact with spiritual people or someone whom my heart touches, my voice gets choked. Though I want to talk, but tears come and it makes it difficult for me to talk. Please help and guide. So what is the answer you got? Can you tell?
Expectations with ones.
Expectation. Like?
I don't know.
I think that tears are good. You should not stop your tears. These are tears of, feeling good and feeling. When you come to spiritual people, what should happen is Antashitalata. It is in Yoga Vasishta Ramayana. The mind should become calm. That is how should. And for some people there are tears. Some people, when they hear, they cry. When they are in the association, just cry. I remember here only somebody told me that every day when we sing this Yatraiva Manomadiyam Tatraiva Tavasvarupam, every day we sing it. So one resident only was asking me that every day I have tears in my eyes, and he was new. He was at one time when he was new, so he was saying that I feel very shy that my eyes are. I'm not a person who will cry, so I just look here and there and see whether others are looking at me. So I said, it's very good. That is the bhava is touching you, and tears are flowing. It will stop after some time. It will not be. It will not happen every day, and also you should not expect it every day. Also, at times when it is necessary to stop the tears, you should be able to stop the tears. So that I say that don't feel that it is something bad. It is good. You don't agree with me?
I can't stop. I want to say so much.
So when your tears stop, then you talk. Sampurnam jagadevanandanavanam sarvepi kalpadrumaah Vāngam vari samasta vari nivaha punyas samasta kriyaha Vāca prakrita samskrita shruti shiro Varanasi medini sarvavasthitirasya vastu vishaya drishti parabrahmani sarvavasthitirasya vastu vishaya drishti parabrahmani. Jai Guru, Jai Guru.